Welcome, replayers. I've been taking ordinary magazine pages, they're nothing special, some of them, and I've been turning them into large pockets. I love pockets. Got various types, and I've just had a delightful morning here decorating them. This is what they look like when they're put into a journal. I think they're yummy. I've got some raw edges, paper and fabric going on here. So yes, that is what we're going to make today. And I will read the chat out to you, replayers, because here come the live chat here. Keep you up to speed of what's going on. There's little Freddie this morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Beth. So nice to see you. Oh, and there's Jean. Oh, Jean, so nice to see you. Coffee in hand, I'm sure, Jean. And Kat too. Coffee in hand, yes. Oh, good morning, everybody. Yes. Good morning, Maggie. So nice to see you here in the live chat. We have chats in the comments, don't we? I love that. There's lovely Dar. Good morning, Dar. So nice to see you. There's Jean. Jean's been making some shorts on her channel. I will link those in the description box. They'll be there later. Jean, Jean's been collecting ephemera. Oh, there's Nashua already. I'm missing people coming in. What am I like? Ah, there's Becky. There's Becky. How are you feeling? You feeling any better? Becky had a lovely video. Oh, you did a flip through, didn't you? That was lovely, Becky. I loved it. Oh, there's dearest Nashua. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Healing love and vibes always sent from us all the way to Egypt. Oh, so nice to see you. There's Lisa. So lovely to see you. Lisa always has lots of lovely emojis. We chat in the chat, don't we? In the comments. I love it. Here's Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer. Oh, look at Flo. Her desk is overflowing. And there's Julia. Good morning, Julia. So nice to see you. And here's little Pickles. Good morning, little Pickles. Let me start off the day. Look at this. These are my stream notes, but it's all quotes. There's not going to be room for the notes. Let me read you a recipe that Melody shared with me to share with everybody else. A sprinkle of kindness, a sprig or three of support, a generous dollop of radical self-care, an ounce of fresh air, and a spoonful of creativity. So that's my hope for you for the week and for during this stream too. And for the replays and gentle listeners as well. Oh, I'm going to turn these lights on. I charged them, so I may as well use them. And maybe that helps us to see what's going on. What is going on? Oh, how lovely. Oh, this is wonderful. What a wonderful start to the week. Making these pockets. So I was just saying to the replayers, it was doing that flip through reminded me of these large pockets. It was either made by me or it was made by Cheryl B. I loved it. So even when I was doing the flip through, my mind was thinking, oh, magazine pages. So I've got two types for you this morning. I've got the one that's made out of pretty magazine papers. And then I've got another one that I'll show you later. And that's made out of just the ordinary pages that you might rip out and use for painty papers. But yeah, let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let me just adjust my chat because it's stuck. There it is. Look, see, it gets stuck. It's fine. It's a dear little computer, so I'm not going to. Oh, there's Laurie Lumbra. It's your first time in chat, and you're from upstate New York. Laurie, welcome, welcome. I do hope you find some creativity and support here. There's Dawn. Good morning, Dawn. So nice to see you. And there's Gail. Oh, Gail, how's your tooth? Oh, I have been thinking about you. I didn't message, but I was thinking about you. And there's lovely Carol. I'm gonna look. There's Loka. Look, it's Freddie. When he moves later, Loka will be howling. Oh, so nice to see everybody. Am I caught up for the little minute? Scott's going back in to see the nurse practitioner. Oh, you want to stay home? You rest, Becky. And if you fall asleep, that's a blessing. I would suggest, I know you want to be sociable, but in a little minute, just don't chat in chat. Maybe just close. I don't want to be bossy, but yeah, close your eyes and have a little rest. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you're doing some crochet. There's lovely Alicia. Oh, Alicia, so nice to see you. You've been on my mind as well. Little pickles, yes. That is a wonderful recipe, isn't it? Yes. I'll write it. It's in the description box if you want to write it down. Yes. There's Birdie. Barn chores are done and you're ready for the live. Fantastic. You've been feeding the chooks. I know. Have you got chickens or is it more you've got goats at the moment, but you want chickens? There's our lovely Barbara. Good morning, Barbara. Come on in. Yes. Good morning to the lovely Primrose Hibiscus and Flo and Freddie and Penny Angelica over there by the window and oh, Janet. Kimberly, good morning. Oh, Kimberly, we're making pockets. I know that you're going to love this. Got a magazine. So I've got this tear ruler, but you can make these tear rulers. We love a good quote. I know. Yes, and I was thinking of you, little pickles, and I thought I'm going to get in there with a nice quote. Jennifer, so nice to see you. Healing vibes coming your way. I'll make nice washi. Now, I'm going to admit to you, because I don't want it to be, I'm pocket challenged, let me say that. To get them the right way round, the images, I'm pocket challenged. So everyone comes out differently and I'm loving the raw edge. Oh, this has got a bit of glue on and it's stuck. Or did I sew it in? Oh, let's have a look. Oh dear, what am I like? Oh, I told you I was pocket challenged. I had a glorious time slow stitching on the pocket, and let's just rip I'll sort that out later. I told you I was pocket challenged. I love it. No, I've just been, I put a candle on each one. Oh, gorgeous. Let's make one, shall we? You can, there's links where you can make your own tear ruler. I like that idea. Let's see, how big do we want this? This is to try and get everything up the right way and to make it a big pocket. The great thing is if you fold it over like this, you've got a little tuck in as well. Have I got one with a tuck in? Ah, yes, look. Look at this one. It's got it folded over. And these are circles from Alicia in chat. We love our circles, don't we? You sent me some, and I've been making these. These are Alicia papers, and I've been putting some circles on here, just because I can, really. So make it like that, and you might want to tear another piece off and put that inside. It makes it a little bit stronger, like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I took mine to the sewing machine, but you can glue yours like that. And now we're going to make the pocket in the front. And try as I may, it's just challenged. Oh, I need to press the button, the arrow for my chat to move. Oh, never mind. Look, there we are, missing everybody. There's Caroline. Good morning, Caroline. And Renee. Renee's home now. Welcome home, Renee. You're lurking with your blankets and dogs keeping you warm. Renee, self-care, brilliant. There's Peter. Peter, so nice to see you. Oh, maybe, does it look different? Is it because of the crochet, Peter? I think one's always having a little swap around. I love changing things around. Yes. Ah, Jean's saying a blanket hello to everybody. How wise. There's Caroline from, Caroline, how's your painting been going? You've been doing some painting. So I think it's good if I share my challenges with you. So it's not sort of a tutorial really, it's just so I'm going to get a page, so this is going to be the right way up. So let's rip this with that tear ruler. I just love the edge it makes. Oh, there we are. Right, and then pop it over here, fold it over, and let's just rip it again. Oh, there's Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. So nice to see you. Oh, a lot of our friends are Americans. I appreciate you coming in because I know it's terribly early for you. There's Julie. Good afternoon, Julie. So nice to see you. Oh, it's a holiday in Canada, so you're having a family day. And I think it's a holiday in the States as well. Is it not President's Day? There's lovely Julie. I do hope you're feeling better. You went well. So I've got this here folded over, and I've got a page that's all the right way up. Let's fold this like this. And that makes a nice large pocket. I don't believe it. It worked out. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, I love that. Oh, and then I like to make, with the papers, I like to make tags as well. Just the beginnings, and then they'll go to the sewing machine. Oh, look at that picture. A garden gate leading to the cottage. I bet inside that cottage it's all cosy and warm. Ah, there's Jen. Good morning, Jen. So nice to see you. Yes, Kat's been getting her breakfast and you're settling down now. And yes, blanket hellos. It's yes, you don't want to feel you're leaving people out. Oh, I know, Kat. I'm like that when I go into chats. Yeah, definitely. You're crafting away with us, Julie. Um, Ju- Julie. Oh, that's lovely. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there we are. That's a tag with the house and some vases with feathers. And I wonder, there's that lady there with a little picnic basket. Or do you think she's got a basket full of prompts? Sabrina. Oh, I love it that you all welcome people in, and when you're doing that, it helps me to catch people. I'm going back. There's lovely Malaya. Oh, so nice to see you. Oh, it's lovely. This just all comes round so quickly. There's Sabrina's crafty journey. Good morning. Come on in. Oh, lovely. Thank you, everybody. There's a paper hoard is Lynn. Come in, Lynn. Oh, so I'm going to put that sort of together and I will sew it. I'm adding ribbons and lace, but let's, for the minute, I will just staple that together. I can always cover it up later and take it out, but it's together. Yeah, blanket hello, Gail. I do hope that you're relaxing down. We'll have to message one another because I've missed your reply to me, but yes, thinking of you. There's Pom Pom. Good morning. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. Oh, there we are. So yes, for the minute, it could be actually bigger, but I'm pleased with that. And then I've got a tag there, and then I go ahead and I decorate it. It's the fun bit. I'm loving the textures. So I've got the roof. I'm not throwing those bits away. So how am I decorating it? I've got lace here from Journey, and lace from Kimberly. I'm going to put some of this on. How lovely. Little snippets of lace, and I always put a little candle on. I've got those cut out. It would be nice to make this a colour. So let's get the ink. Here's my little one is missing. It's probably fallen on the floor, but I have the ink pads to top them up. Oh, there's only two there. Are you like that? Things get lost on the desk. Oh, let's make it blue. Oh, lovely. Delicious. Ah, so nice to start the day off with you. Yes, no, I was just asking how you were. No, not at all, girl. You didn't miss anything. It's more likely that I'm missing things, but I do go back and read the chat, and I actually do it twice because I do miss things, even when I go back. That's really lovely. That's a lovely quote. And these quotes do help. We help one another, don't we? Definitely. Art is to console those who are broken by life. Art is a consoling thing. I've also, in comments, Kathy D said that it's soothing, whatever activity that you're doing. Maybe you're gluing, ripping paper, sewing, sitting, watching somebody with their art. Sitting, nature's such a wonderful artist, don't you think? And so inspiring. Sitting still with our hands not moving as well can be very soothing. Oh, Pickles says usually her lost things are not, they're taken by the mini-me's, and Nala, the cat, swipes them. Really? Really, little Pickles? Or is that just an excuse? It's like Kathy C in chat when she loses things. She says Flo's been over. But we all know that Flo does go over. Yeah, and you did borrow the ink once, didn't you, Flo? I know. So it's just got like a little edge. It just all adds texture. And I suggest that before you start to do slow stitching on it, that you take the bookmark out. Oh dear, what am I like? So I'm going to sew that together. First of all, I would like, look at this gorgeous fabric. I believe this is from Meljoy. Am I wrong? It's batik. Beautiful batik. It's not a batik that she's done. I think she's been taking something apart. We've got a little, there's a little bird there. Shall we put a bird in our garden? Oh, Freddie and I were walking today and we saw up in Lloyd Park a small bird of prey. It was in the tree. We moved closer and closer and it didn't fly away. There's Teresa. Good morning. Yes, I called you out, little Pickle. She says 100% truth. Don't we always like to blame other people? Oh, I think such and such has moved that. No, I know. I think things fall on the floor or things turn up when they're ready to turn up, though. I don't get too, het up about it. There's Anne. Oh, Anne. I'm making these large pockets and I've made a whole pile. I was enjoying making these yesterday. And to get the pictures up the right way, oh, it's been such a challenge. And even up until this morning, I was ripping them and I've done one and it's up the right way. So happy days, Anne. I knew you'd understand. Because I suddenly thought, will I be able to make these? And I thought, stop, Janet. Be yourself. You're among friends and yeah. Oh, sorry, little bird. That's your wing. I just like the ripped edge. How lovely. It's a little bird. A little batik bird to go on my pocket. Oh, joy. Absolute joy. How can I hold that together? It would be good to have one of those quilters clips, but I don't particularly want to get up. Yes. Wouldn't that be a great idea? Or you have a big cork on things. If you're sailing, you have a cork on the keys, don't you? So they would float. We definitely need something like that. Now, Linda has sent. Now, if I'm not pronouncing your second name right, Nonningman, Linda. thank you so much. Look at this absolutely delightful, delightful sewing needle book from Linda. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got a llama and it's got cactus as well. Isn't it delightful? Oh, yes. Is that your colouring books? They give the puppy eyes and they go to them. Do you know, little pickles? They're only young once, aren't they? Yes, yes. Mm. Ah, good morning, Janet USA. Good morning. If you want to give me a helping hand, if I've missed you, do say again. Because Sherry, good morning. Come on in. Oh, so nice to see you. Have you got your tea in hand? Lovely to see you. And this is from Linda. Isn't it delightful? And she sent me these needles, and they're called, was it, I wrote it down, chenille needles? I'm going to get your packet because I think it's good for you to know. Where did I put the packet for you? Because I've been using it on the sheet. Oh, here they are. Oh, okay. They're not called chenille needles. Don't take any notice of me. They're called tapestry needles. So unlike the darning needles, they've got a sharp point and they've got a big eye on them. So thank you so much, Linda, for this delightfully cute and some spare llamas. So I've already put a llama on one of these because I thought, why not? Ah, there we are. Let's put my chair in. So I've been on each one. I've just been doing some slow stitching. Now, by slow stitching, I just mean any stitch goes. Now, you can do some amazingly neat or embroidered stitches on yours. Use the stitches you know and the stitches that make you feel happy. I'm just doing, for me, when I think slow stitching, I think small ones, big ones, doesn't really matter. Getting a little bit of texture here. There we are. And talking of slow stitching, there's Carol quietly sitting in the chair just over there. I do hope you've fetched yourself a drink of tea. We know you're with us, Carol. Absolutely. Yes. This is so lovely. So lovely. I'm going to be, now I've got the stitching here, and I've demonstrated the pocket, and it's all the right way up. I love the texture that it has. I'm going to just put some stitches on here. Yes, Julie's crafting away. It's afternoon for us, isn't it, Julie? Oh. So yes, so use any little bits of scraps you've got, and you can put stickers on them and words. I haven't put any words on them. And I'm not putting a button on mine because I'm trying to keep them quite flat. Our mail going abroad is still quite challenged because I went to Ben's post office. Ben's post office, the best post office in the world. And mail that goes abroad is still quite, not going through that well. If it's larger than 5 millimeters. I don't know what that is in inches. So I'm going to pop, oh look, the fairy lights. Going to pop that needle back in there. So beautifully made. And it's got a button, and then you just put the baker's twine around it. Thank you so much, Linda. Very precious. It's nice and soft. I like things that feel soft in the hand. Very comforting. Yeah, yes, you can do faux stitching, no stitching. Yes, you do you. You don't have to put stitches on at all. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue under this bird, and then I have another little sayings here written down that Barbara here in chat shared with us. Let me show you that. These are shared by Barbara. Birds teach a great life lesson. All you have to do is listen to their song. Thank you, Barbara. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, lovely. There's Photos Against Anxiety is Demi. Good morning, Demi. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I love your channel, Demi. And it's very, very positive, and I love your photography. I should then actually, because I'm wondering sometimes how you get your techniques. Yeah, beautiful photographs. And Jean says, who doesn't like a big-eyed needle? I've never seen them before that have a point and that, yeah, but the big eye. Well, I went to the post office. I had got some through, but they've had another letter through that anything over 5 millimeters to go abroad has to go to the main post office. So I will have to go there. Yeah, we'll see. So there's a little bird. I've got some stitching. I've got a bookmark. So that's actually it's well on its way, and that can go in the pile because it's decorating the envelopes is seriously really, really relaxing. So what else have I got here? Have you got, oh look, you see, I'm always cutting out candles because each one's got a little light on them. Oh, and let me show you the circles. Here's my circles from lovely Alicia. And you get this a circle because it just saves punching out the hole. Which one have I just made? If I fold this over, it's just that little bit to say slot something in here. When this is in a journal, this will be a flip. It won't be one that you stick straight to the page. You can sew that. I'll just staple it. Love my stapler with my coloured staples from Poundland that have lasted for years. Have you got a magazine page that has got something on it, but it's not particularly good? You just use it as, fold it over like this. This one's a bit easier for Janet to do because there's no back to fronts and upside downs. I will make it jaggedy edged because I just love it that way. Janice, good morning. So you are going to work despite the fact that it's President's Day, or have I got that wrong? So nice to see you, Janet USA. Thank you for all the support that you give the channels. It's so lovely of you. And so you've got it like this, and it's literally not rocket science. I love it. Folds over like that. Now, at this stage, you can sew round it, pop some lace on maybe, and let me show you how I'm decorating it. I'm going to glue my lace on because when the glue's dry, I can always come back in with the sewing machine. Yes, let's glue some lace on there. There we are. And let me just click on the chat. Ah, there we are. Yes, do go over. The robins are back, says oh, how lovely, Caroline. We were walking. Oh, yeah, thank you, Julia dear. Let me go back. Yes, all the robins are back, aren't they? We walked with Steve and Leslie this morning, and she was saying she was gardening yesterday, and the little robin was resting on the bucket of weeds. So lovely. Kathy, is it Kathy Cow? Yes, you're here. Yes, I said thank you, Kat. Thank you. You love the colours. Oh, Demi's father is an artist. The colours are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sky, one of your skies, the dense blue, gorgeous. Caroline's lighting some candles. It's lovely. Little Pickles lives within a village, within a small town. Both post offices don't do most things they should. Yeah, ours usually does. That's the boys laugh at me. That's why I call it the best post office in the world. But yes, it's frustrating. You have to go into town. Caroline's reminding me to light a candle, and I will. I think that's such a good idea. Before we go any further, definitely. There's Sis. Oh, Sis, how are you? It's so lovely to see you. So lovely to be able to chat to you too, and that you can get into chat. How's the room tidy going? There's Jilly. Good morning, Jilly. Come right in. We're making pockets today. They would be yummy for your daily journal. Oh. Oh gosh. Lynn says there must have been 100 robins in your front yard and a dozen more in the holly bushes by the front. Oh, that's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. Wow. That must be quite a scene to see 100 robins because here in Britain they're quite territorial. Yeah, okay. Yes. Demi, do name your dad, of course. We would like to. You want to share your dad with us. How wonderful. And Julia is helping me. Ah, so lovely. Yes, Caroline is so true. We will light a candle. Ah, right. Let me see, and then we can. I'm writing it down. Your father is an artist, and his name is. See, I've lost it already. Oh my like, yeah. It will be messaged to me, I'm sure, and then we can. I read it in my head, but not aloud. Yes. Ah. Yes, Demi, says Janice. Yes. Thank you, Janice. Windows, not wineries. Oh, thank you, windows. By your windows. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Jesus S. Gullion. Oh, GUI. It's my eyesight. GUI 1LEN. Oh, we can look that up. That's amazing. Oh, Dar, thank you for sharing channels. Oh, thank you so much. You shared lovely Amy's channel. Oh, Amy, I loved the dragon you created today. So wonderful. Yes, thank you, Dar. Very relaxing and creative videos. Thank you. G GUI LLEN. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Julia. It comes up bigger on there. Thank you. Oh, now before we decorate this pocket, oh, the glue's sticky. Did I miss a quote from Little Pickles back there? There we are. There's Little Pickles. You saw Robin as a sign. Yes. When a robin is near, no, when you see a robin, a loved one is near. And the same for cardinals as well, depending on what country you come from. Oh, thank you. That would be lovely. We'll have a little chat later. Thank you so much, Demi. Thank you. Thank you. I just chopped that off. I just was going to use that glue while I had it on there. We'll decorate that pocket in a minute, but first things first. Caroline reminded me, thank you. What a team. This is teamwork. This is teamwork, kindness, support. Oh. I'm lighting this candle as a light to help us through the darkness. Blow that out, but I know that we are very much, we keep each other in our hearts, don't we? When the red wabi goes bob bob bobbing along, something like that. Ah, Art Junkie, Shannon, you're up early. I think you're rested because you've been at your daughter's, haven't you? Yes, yes. Thank you. It's Brenda. Good morning, Brenda. So nice to see you. And Julia informs me, is helping me here, that you're from Connecticut. Oh, how nice. Welcome, welcome. I will find your name in a minute in here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't make it, but it's nice and cozy. Oh. Oh, Kimberly has lots of bluebirds in her garden. And you put up another house. Oh, a little house. Our friend Leslie was doing that in her garden. Yes, yes. Oh, how lovely. And it's a great relationship because you're a gardener and you want to grow the veg. So having the birds and the insects in the garden. There you are, Brenda Foley. Nice to see you. Oh, you were drawn in by the yo-yos on my thumbnail. Oh, Brenda, how I do like to slow stitch. How funny is that? That is so funny because I would like to change that. And every time I can't get the aspect of the photograph, okay, and then I get one that's the right aspect. That's on my homepage, isn't it? But the file's too big. Oh, how funny is that? Maybe that's a sign that I don't need to change it, Brenda. Welcome. There's always a warm welcome here. So there's this simple pocket, an old book, and I went to my... Demi has a question. Oh, Demi, yes, ask away, ask away. Yes, it'll come up in a minute. It just takes my little chat a while. Thank you. Yours is coming along, sis. Oh, that's so good. Sis is moving her art space. Yes, good, good. Oh, and I missed the earlier quote because what is broken today? Oh, I didn't. Won't be broken forever. Oh, yeah, okay. Would you? It's a lot for me to write down. Little Pickles, would you mind messaging me that on Instagram? Thank you. Oh, it's hard to hold on to that one. What is broken today won't be broken forever. There is hope. There is healing. The quotes that we share here are not glib. These come from people's raw places and people's healed places. Thank you that we can share all these, and it's great for me as well. Yes. I went to the filing cabinet, because you don't want to have a great big pile of papers because it just gets so messy. I learned this from our lovely Laura Jersey. So I just chose some papers from the cabinet. I've got various ones. I've got some dyed paper and sprayed, and that was the onion skin paper, eco dyed. And I've just put magazine paper over, stapled it, and then what I can do is just rip them. So what I'm going to do is just stick these lovely textured bits of paper. Let me show you. I'm making this one just so you know what I'm making. Where is it? It's very hard to keep an eye on where things are. Oh, here we are. I'm making, here we are, never fear. I'm making this one. So this one is just made out of ordinary paper, and it's not a flip, it'll go straight in a journal. And of course I've added a fairy and a mushroom, because why wouldn't you? Yeah. Thanks, Pickles. Yes, yes. So wonderful. Colours are just so wonderful, aren't they, Demi? She does, Amy. I agree. I agree. There we are, already messaged to me. Thank you. So that's what we're making with these papers. So it's literally a case of having your little pad here. I don't know whether there's a name for something like this. It's just handy. And then you can rip them, or they don't have to be in strips of paper, but this is a very relaxing activity. I choose things, well, I always choose things that are relaxing, but especially when we get together here, because it means I can chat to you more as well. Here we are. This is lovely coffee dyed paper from Jean Moran. And I'm just literally going to fill it up. Do you know, I'm not rushing it, but it doesn't take that long, to be honest, to fill the pocket with yummy papers. Now, these are quite muted, vintagey colours. You might want to use scrapbook paper, your favourite papers. You do you. or colouring book pages. You do you. Scott's left for his... Ah, Scott's left. And thank you, Becky, dear. Thank you. You're resting in the background. Definitely. Healing vibes to you. Here we are. And yes, it's just a case of ripping up the papers. Well, I don't know whether there's any right... Good question, Brenda F. I don't know whether there's any right answer for a junk journal. Brenda's saying a junk journal is for writing in, right? It's like a question. And I'm saying for me, a junk journal, I do write little bits and I write positive quotes. I tend to use mine for more of an art journal, for sticking pictures in and making it beautiful. But everybody has a different take on it, and I'm sure we can share our thoughts on what we use our junk journals for. And do you make your junk journals out of real junk, like magazines or scrapbook papers? Wonderful. Everybody, see, there's no right or wrong way, so I think everybody's going to have a different take on it. Ah, come and rest with us for a while, Brenda. And yes, another day we will do some stitching, definitely. Ah. Pickle says you think a journal is personal to you, no matter what type of journal it is. Do what you feel is right. Yes, that's true. I'm not a great one for... I'm more of a visual person, so I'm not a great one for lots of writing. I know a lot of people find it very, very therapeutic. Gail says, you don't make junk journals. Art journals is what you do. Yes. Do you tend to use a bought journal for your art, or a notebook, or Gail, or a composition book? Yes, Shannon says hers are more as an art journal. So glad you had a wonderful time, Shannon, and relaxed. It was lovely. That's why I like going to Ben's, because I'm not one of those mums who goes and then does lots of jobs around the house. I go and I sit down and have cups of tea brought to me. It's relaxing, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, gift ideas. Yes, yes. Would you be making the journal for somebody as well? Because that is very personal, isn't it? Yes. And then they could you leave lots of spaces for them to art. So yeah, for instance, if you were making it for someone else, you could make this sort of pocket, but not decorated at all, and then put like there's a similar sort of tag in there that they could lift out and put art or their own words. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Isn't this lovely that we're here for one another and we chat? You cuddled with the cat. Oh, that was lovely. How lovely. And did some crochet, I'm sure, Shannon. There's Angela. Good morning. So nice to see you. Yeah, writing can be intimidating for some people. Art is a great alternative to words. I'm very aware when I'm communicating with people that sometimes there are no words. There are no words. Yeah. Um, just going through all these lovely papers. Ooh. Oh, gosh. There's some handwriting here. Let's pop that on. Where do I need it? Or is it all covered? Maybe it's nearly all covered. Lovely. Hmm. Yeah, a gift of a journal is wonderful. Oh, yeah, not to have a theme either, but just to make so that the person can, yeah, blank. Well, the funny thing, it's funny you should say that. When I was making this, you know, one idea comes from another. I was making this pocket and I have been collecting for a fairy journal, and then all of a sudden, I didn't quite know where to start. And all of a sudden, when I made this pocket, that's why I put a fairy on it. I thought, wow, I'm going to make lots of these, join them up somehow with the hinge that Laurie Paint Girlie showed us, and make a fairy journal out of these. That's a thought. That's a thought. When I have these thoughts, I think, I hope I don't forget. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's lovely to see you, Janet B. We've got Janet B, Janet USA. So lovely. There's Journey. Good morning, Journey. Oh, I just used the lace you gave me, Journey, on this pocket somewhere. One I just made earlier. Oh, thank you, Journey. I just put some ink on it. It's lovely when you get a little envelope and there's little bits to use. That's so nice. Never expected though. Mm. There we are. So it's like that. And then if you do you. This is quite, because I'm quite a bright, colourful person, aren't I? Now I'm going to come in with some gesso. This is just what I did. Mm. It's a nice. Thank you. That's a wonderful way that you phrased that so beautifully, Kat. You are wonderful. Did I get my sleeve in the paint? Kat said it's called a tab binding. A tab binding. So if you're doing a tab binding, it's probably best not to decorate first. Make the pages and then. Should we do it next week? Let's write it down. Tab binding. And I will be referring to Laurie Paint Girlie's video to do that. I've done a small journal with it maybe after Laurie did it. I personally cannot resist making journals, whether they're small journals, magazine journals. Tune in tomorrow for the video. I'm very excited. I made a couple of journals to share with you tomorrow, actually. Ah, well, your boys are home today. Apple pancakes. Ah, Pom Pom, that does sound delicious. Mmm. For us, tomorrow, it's Shrove Tuesday, and we have what's called Pancake Day. I don't know whether you have that in the States. So we will be having pancakes tomorrow, and not American pancakes, they're more of a crepe. Our traditional ones are flat, quite thin and flat, a runny mixture. Chris, hi Chris. Mm, mm. I love to see you making the little insects out of clay yesterday. Not insects, they were little animals with a mixture of animals. Anyway, go to Chris's channel if you want to find out. Oh, there we are. So just a thin. Thank you, Julia dear. Doesn't time fly? Oh dear. Yes, it was from Stamping Up, but there are. I had it years ago, and it's nice to use what you have. But one of the mods may be able to. There is a channel that made their own. You can make them. Has anybody seen that? I think Barbara shared that with me a while back about making your own tear ruler, because I think we've mentioned it before. Jana, I'm so glad that you can join us. It's Family Day in Canada, and how lovely, how appropriate that you're joining us. We're your crafty, creative family. How lovely! Shall we have a snack together, Jana, to celebrate Family Day in Canada? How lovely! Yes, let's do that. Oh, it's called Louis Rule Day. Oh, how interesting! I'll have to look that up later. So yes, it just tones it down. You don't have to do that. And then when that's dry, I just came in with that ink again. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to, because let's make sure it's dry, because it dries quite quickly. You might not want to cover up what you've done. Barbara's looking for the video. Yes, because not everybody will want to be having a ruler like that. So yes, that would be so helpful. And if Barbara can't find it, no stress. I will, because I knew I was using it. That's something I could have done earlier. But thank you. And then this is what I'm doing. I'm just rubbing the ink on there, and it just catches the edges. You can do it with. I'm not going to do down here because it's a bit wet still. You can do this with a waxy crayon. What do they call those gelato or knockoff gelatos that I've got? Becky, you've come in with the ruler. That's amazing. Would you mind messaging that to me? Thank you so much, Becky. And then I can put that in the description box later. Good morning, Cheryl dear. And there it is. That's what it looks like, pink. So I've got one vintagey one and one pink. So that's just, I've had such a relaxing time making those. So all these little bits here can just get put in there. And I will be using these and making more pages and using the same papers to run as a theme through this journal. I will be decorating the back of the pages too, won't I? There we are. I shall give it a start. Shall we have a snack time? Freddie must be tired today. And another one. There's two there. Thank you. And Becky already has messaged me those, so I will put those in the comment. Thank you. Very helpful. Very helpful. Because we don't want to. We're using what we have. We don't want to be always having to buy new supplies, do we? No. Oh, someone's woken up. There we are. Now, the gentle listeners, you might be wanting, thank you, Becky. You might be, I'll just get this one's a cold one. So I'll warm that up later. I won't waste it. I'll put it over near the fairy house. Here we are. There, he's looking. Come on, Mum. There we are. Got my tea. Right, first things first, most importantly, while everybody else gets their hot or cold beverage, let's give young Freddie, nice, lovely, nice, Ah, there we are. Hi, Roy. Nice to see you. Oh, Pam. Good evening. Oh, so nice to see you, Pam. Pam, I saw you earlier. I know you've been here. I do apologise for not saying hi to you and Misty. Oh, there you go. Birdie made her own tear ruler. Just took an old file and raked it across the side of a plastic ruler. There you go. Little Birdie's made one too. Not rocket science, as I say. Fantastic. Oh, Freddie does perk up, doesn't he, Stephanie? He does. Oh. Tea. Let's jam. I was recommended ginger jam. So it was Sam's birthday. So we had a little afternoon tea here and I made some scones. It was just the boys and myself at that stage for the scones section of the birthday celebrations. Thanks, Jana. You have, Becky has shared 3 videos. Make your own tearing ruler. Tearing paper is such fun, isn't it? Hot drinks all round, says lovely Cheryl. Oh, Brenda, isn't it lovely? Everybody's so helpful. Oh, so this is what a British scone should not look like. But I don't know. Is your family cooking like that? Normally, it's a touch too much milk, so it's a little bit runnier than it should be. And I didn't roll it out. Normally, you roll a scone out. You mustn't handle them too much. You roll it out. Gail, me too. And then you cut it to about that depth, and you cut it with like a 2-inch cutter. I just dolloped mine on the baking tray because I think, it's not like royalties coming to tea, is it? I used to say it's not like the Queen's coming to tea. It's more like a drop scone. Oh, a drop scone. Yes, a drop scone would be slightly different because you'd make that on a griddle on the hob. These ones are made in the oven, but I know what you mean. My mum used to make drop scones, and then it's like anything. Home cooking is not. It's not the British Bake Off. And then I've just got a bit of butter. I won't be able to eat it yet, though. I have to wait till the stream to end. I'm not like Freddie. I can't talk with my mouth full. And then I've got this gorgeous ginger jam. Ben got it from, yeah, that's it. That's it. There's a whole tin. Pass them round, Janet says. We love them anyway. Most of my cooking looks like this. Just, yes. And the boys just, yeah. I know. It's gorgeous. It's stem ginger. Anybody else here love ginger? These went down so well with the boys. This is my little jam spoon from those little jars. So, oh, am I missing people? I'm missing people. Why don't I eat a bit and swallow? Oh, I'll miss people. I'm already missing lovely Kim has come in to chat. Oh, you've got a decorated spoon, haven't you, that you take with you, and your wooden spoon, then you take pictures, Demi. Oh, gosh, I've had a tiny little bit. And inside the scones, there is ginger powder and stem ginger too. Oh, have a good day, Janice. Oh, we'll send you on your way with positive vibes. Take good care, Janice. And I feel privileged that you spend this time with us. Toodles. He eats his really quick, doesn't he? I'd get all crumbs around my mouth and I'd just let the side down, wouldn't I? I'd just totally let the side down, I think. I started to eat on the stream. So I'm going to put this aside, but you can, I have clicked the end stream button and I will be munching down on that. No. You've got the same one with a little robin on. Oh, we got this in a shopping centre when we were Christmas shopping. And I said to Sam, oh, that's really nice. So he put it in the basket. In a little shop. Yeah. Oh, lovely. I'm going to put that scone just there and the milk just there, because otherwise we're just going to get in such a mess, aren't we? Oh, so nice to see you, Kim. Thank you, Julia, for keeping me up to speed with everybody. Orange scones. Oh, yes. They sound gorgeous. Sounds delicious and looks yummy, Janet. Yeah, Walkie's constant. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, I do everything wonky. Heart shape. I missed a trick, really. I could have made. I've got a heart-shaped cutter. I could have made. Pop that there, just dyeing a little bit of paper. I could have made heart-shaped scones. Wouldn't that have been nice, Lisa? Oh dear. Yes, that's right. Yes, it's at this drop scones. Yes, Cheryl. You butter yours, Kim, and put them on the frying pan like a cinnamon bun. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Gosh, that's taking it to a different level. A little bit like French toast, which I have got from my American friends. What have I got to show you here? I had some happy mail from Lynn. That's paper hoarders. And look at this. It's a little heart, and I love it. It's made with paper, and it says Happy Valentine's Day. It's lovely. Only took 10 days to arrive from the States. Isn't that amazing? Oh, Headless Violin. How lovely to see you. I've met you over at Rebecca's before. So nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, look at me missing people as I go. Yeah, Janet, that's what I think when it's the family. We eat for the flavour, not the looks. Yes, definitely. If I make some during the Easter holidays, there'll be a little bit more. I like the British Bake Off too. But they wouldn't go to everything I make. Wouldn't do. I'm going to try orange scones actually. There's going to be a Canadian bake-off. Oh, how interesting. Oh, how interesting. Oh, there's a recipe there. I'm sure Kat will message it to us in the chat for the orange scones. And your granddaughter made them for you. How wonderful. Oh, Becky, no. Becky's having a nice rest. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Thanks, Kat. Oh. Yes, things are getting through and I can send small letters. I'm having a little problem with Marty's Happy Mail here because it's a bit thicker. But that allows me to put something, I'm going to open it up and put something more in Marty's because Marty's making anything from the trolley. Friends of the Trolley Journal. So she would like us to send recipes. So I've got a rock cake recipe to send her here. And I'll probably put it in one of these pockets. I think that would be rather nice. Look at this from Lynn Paper Hoarders. It's fabric and paper faux stitching. Isn't that gorgeous? It says Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm putting it. This is Brenda, are you still here? This is my journal. So if you can see, it hasn't got much writing in. It's more arty bits. I love this envelope from Beth. Thank you, Beth. And I folded it like this so I can do some art on here. And I've made a little pocket there. And I'm tucking in that heart from Lynn Paper Hoarders. And so it doesn't fall out, I've got a little paper clip. And this fabric here is from Meljoy. There's Brenda's there. Yes, you're here. Yes. Yeah, no pressure if you have to go though. No, not at all. So yes, this is my one. So I've got pattern papers already in here. These are from already gorgeous. These are from Alicia. And I'm going through and sticking pictures I like in. I'm putting my sticky notes in there when I finish with them because I think they're such pretty colours and it's a shame to waste them. So I'm going to make a page of those. Make hearts for the heart tree. Make ginger cake and ginger scones. So I put my little, I made myself a post-it and I wrote on it, and it's some quite important paperwork that I need to do this week that I forgot to do last week. Not paperwork as in creating life paperwork. And I've written myself a post-it note, and to make sure I don't lose the post-it note, I've put it on top of the biscuit tin in the kitchen. So when I go to get a biscuit, I think, oh, I can't have a biscuit until I've done that little bit of paperwork. There's Marty. Oh, there's Marty. I was just saying, Marty, I've still got your happy mail here because it's every time I go to the post office, it's a no-go for that because it's too big. So I'm going to take it and put some recipes in for your friends of the trolley. Oh, Ooh, Gail's favourite scone is raspberry and white chocolate. Do you know, I remember you telling me that before, and I've written that down in my, it's over there somewhere, my cooking journal. Yes. Ah, so lovely. Savoury scones. I am surprised, Kim, that maybe we were full because, you know, on a birthday there's so much going, so many nice things going around. But if I make sweet scones, Ben will say, Any cheese scones? So I usually make some cheese scones as well. Oh dear. To add rosemary to it. How nice. Look at these super little cute bookmarks that Beth sent me. Aren't they the cutest and coziest? I'm putting those in those pockets. Thank you, Beth. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so that's my sort of, and I'm doing comp books and tea journals, and it's just nice to have these things, isn't it? Linda sent me some tape, and I've got it here on my stream notes, and it says every day is a fresh start. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to really enjoy using that on Happy Mail, and I put some in my journal and here on my stream notes. Dried apricots and sultanas, delish. That's the sort of thing I did when the children were young. I usually put sultanas. I know, Shannon, it's making us hungry. Let's do some art. Now, at this stage in the proceedings, what do we usually do? Do we pull our prompts? I think we do. Oh, I know. Lynn also sent me a heart of love. Here's some wonderful stitching. Look at it. The fabric, it's that the chicken was on the fabric. It's quilted because it's got some padding inside and some stitching around. Isn't that delightful? It's got some beads and some little tiny stitches, a tiny button, and the word simple. And I think I remember sharing, we'll have a look in a minute, that that was going to be my word of the year, keeping things simple. And on the back, Julia, look, it's fleecy material. I wonder whether it comes from a blanket. Little fox in the forest. That's Julia's little fox in the woods up near Ben's. Isn't that gorgeous? And some little French knot flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't been here before, this is a heart of love, and sometimes we send them to one another, and other times we leave them randomly in our community. It's just a way of showing people some love. I'm going to hang mine up here, but mine hung on the fireplace, and it's getting deliciously full. I'm pegging them now on top of other pegs. So yes, we went past the giving tree today, and then we're planning another giving tree in another part of another wood as well. So that's in the planning stage. Have I missed Candy coming in? I know, isn't that lovely material, Julia? Thank you, Lynn. It was my word of the year. Thank you. In some ways, isn't it? I think I've taken the word into the ethos of how I'm creating at the moment. Yes, thank you. So thank you for reminding me that is what I'm doing. Yes, thank you, Lynn. Ah, dear. So this is my magazine journal. On the video tomorrow, I do a video. If you're in the in here and you think I can't see what Janet's doing, this is the live is more our wonderful time to be together, and when I do the videos, they're so you can actually see what we're doing. I'm making another journal tomorrow. I'm very excited to share it. There's Randy. Randy streams. Randy, I find your streams incredibly relaxing. I'm not quite sure when I joined you last week. I think it was the early Sunday morning, maybe last week. Incredibly relaxing and wonderful to spend that time together. Thank you. Thank you for holding that space for us. Thank you, Randy. Now, if I am missing people, do let me know. I'm sure that often I do like a little, I know where it is. Little tab, so I know. So I think I did show it on one of my videos, but if you didn't see it, these are the prompts from last week. Inspired by Patty, I made a shaped page and I made it a heart because it was Valentine's Day. But as Kat so eloquently called it, it was Heart Week, which I think is beautifully inclusive. Oh, Caroline, I am so excited and I'm not satisfied. I want to make more. Oh dear. Yes, Randy streams in the middle of the night in the USA. So if we could share Randy's channel, if you wake up, if you click the bell and you're awake, Randy, it's a very safe space to be. Yes. Oh, Kim, you're going to make their breakfast. Kim, I'm so glad that you could spend this time with us. Oh, so nice to see you. Oh, Yes, and you can go in live with Randy if you want to. Yes, yes. Kimberly, thank you so much. Thank you. So, but if you're in other parts of the world, it's different times, isn't it? Because we're time zoned here. So at this stage of the day, we're going to pick some prompts. Now, you might not find the prompts helpful. Yeah, I'm just going to get some paper to put behind here. These are art prompts. You might just want to use one of the prompts, all of the prompts, different orders, or you might just want to do your own thing. Sometimes I just do one or two of the prompts. I pull 6. I just do one or two. Sometimes, yeah, it's just a way to be together, and it's a way that it could encourage you to create if you're not quite sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I'm not looking. I don't know what they are. Dawn. Oh, Dawn's been doing chores. Oh, I know. It's inevitable. We do have to do it, don't we? Thank you. A super large heart. Yes, I got the idea from Patty. She's got lots of journals. She does it in all her journals, but the one that do go over to see her channel. But some Patty. But the one I liked was the in an autumn journal. She put Hogwarts sorting hat page, shaped page. Ah dear. I know. I get sad. It's terrible when life interrupts our craft. And I got my basket back. I filled it with the jam was in there and sweets and Sam's birthday cards. I put a napkin in. It was open, and then on Sunday I said, "Oh, can I have my basket back because I need it for Monday?" It was just his birthday treats were in there. Oh, you saw it, Amy. Yes, yes. Isn't that inspiring? And it's inspired. Yeah, it's just so inspiring. It's inspired this page. Right. So let me read the prompt. I haven't got my glasses on. Oh, how interesting. Now, some of our prompts are more concepts. Pause. So, how would one go about journaling pause? Good morning, Rebecca. So nice to see you. Oh, I hope not, Brenda. Oh dear, I don't know. We use what you have around you, hopefully. We're using our lovely Becky Creates, who's in relaxing in the corner. She had a video out making a paper bag journal, didn't you, Becky? I can link it in the paper bag Becky. I've written it down. Welcome back, Julie dear. Now I'm looking through at relaxing pictures that make you want to pause, or we pause in nature. Oh, I had my lovely Kew Gardens books out. So the first prompt is pause. So, and you can do them in any order. But for me, I think, I cut some of that off, but look at that. That would certainly make me pause and look. And I know that some of you have flowers like this in your gardens, and you have the little hummingbirds that come as well. There's Patty W. Patty says, Patty summed it up beautifully. You could put some things related to where you are when you find yourself pausing. That could be actual journaling, because when we saw the bird of prey when we were out walking today, it made us pause, it made us stop, and we were looking up, and yes. When I saw, something to my Japanese journal there. Just tear that out. Oh, lovely. Journals, there. Never finished. That can go in the Japanese one. So, yes, nature is, very relaxing. Other people, for a cat, you would say that your daughter's cat, wouldn't you? Yes. Because that you really had a wonderful time pausing, didn't you? No pun intended, the cat. At your daughter's, Shannon, definitely. Cheryl's putting in a link. Thank you so much for Randy's channel. Thank you so much. Oh, Headless Violin says that you've just walked by the sea. A wonderful day for that sort of walk. When you see the sea, whether in real life or on a video, the rhythm helps you pause, doesn't it? Yes, definitely. Thank you for sharing that. You certainly got a breath of fresh air today. Oh, Cheryl's waving all around. That's a great idea, Cheryl. You're just pausing, having your cup of tea. Yes, definitely, definitely. Ah, don't worry, Maggie. You're here now. You missed some of the chat. Don't worry. I'm doing that all the time. I'm doing that all the time. I will leave the chat up so that myself and the replayers can read it too. Yes, yes. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm caught up, but if I've missed something you said, do come in. Tea, pause for me with cats and orange scones. Oh, you like orange scones too. I'm sure you said that to Cat Pam. How lovely. I do you did your mum used to make griddle scones, but they're more we used to make them out of potato. My mum because my mum had a Yorkshire background. She was Lancashire, but she was summer holidayed in Yorkshire. So they're like griddle scones. We call them potato cakes, but griddle scones, but made with potato. Gorgeous. There's Brenda. You've got tiny, teeny little purple flowers that sprinkle the ground each spring. I'm wondering whether they're the same ones that I found, or maybe they're not the snow crocus because you're saying they're tiny. Or are they little violets? You took a picture with a Canadian penny to show their size. I did see a wild violet the other day. Yes, yes. Carol, take care. Take care, Carol, dear. Thank you for spending this gentle time with us sewing. And it's a wonderful time to say hi to all the wonderful, gentle listeners in the background. You're such a huge part of this. I do hope you're relaxing and maybe creating, maybe not. I'm just tacking this down. I'm creating on the back of the heart, because why not? Alison, there we are. Thank you, Alison. There you are. Nice to see you. We're just doing prompts. Oh, Alison has a prompt game out at the moment, don't you? You'll be on week 3. There. So nice to see you. I've done one of your prompts. That's in my journal, and I'm going to do week 2. Maybe this week. Maybe today. And then there'll be another one up this week. So nice to see you, Alison. Come on in. And I know you're really busy, and I so appreciate you coming in to say hi. It's probably breakfast time. You've maybe have done gym or exercising. You have little hyacinths in the yard out by the road. Yes, but yeah, that's true. Yes, nature is wonderful. Yeah, nature's so wonderful and so colourful. Week 3 is crazy. We love crazy prompts, don't we, Alison? You give my love to little Frank. Oh. Now, what's on this? Oh, talking about the seaside. Look at that violin. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a painting by Auntie Marion. Oh, and this is a prompt put in by Kat when I do a chat choose. And Kat said, use a recycled item. Wow. So, use a recycled item. So that means anything from Okie Dokie Amy used a tin foil tray to make something in her art journal. I won't say because you will go over and visit her to find out what upcycled things she used. Oh, how wonderful. Shall I just use some of these bits of magazines that are here in the recycling? Let's look through, shall we? Oh, already I see things, because I think some of these are going to get used for that fairy journal, but you can be so imaginative. You can print and use. I might come in later because I've treated myself to yellow paint, and I might come in and use something from the desk and do some printing with my paint. I'm not sure. Oh, that's number one. Yes. Yeah, first prompt. And then the second prompt is use something recycled, or recycle something. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Just that on that page. I like. So I am going to cut out a heart from this magazine, because I like to have a heart. That's from the magazine. And let's, oh, I've got these flowers. I will look on the floor over there to see if I can find any more rubbish. It's always lovely to use rubbish. Put this on here. And you can add other things, because a nice picture of a hummingbird on this flower would be gorgeous. This is just a jump off there. Take care, Barbara dear. So nice. Always lovely to see you. And thank you. As you go out, I have another bird quote from Barbara to share. A bird sitting in a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing that. Thank you. A bird sitting in a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. That's lovely. Thank you. Have a good day, Barbara. I'm going to put my head under. If I put my head under anywhere, oh, I know. I get my owl bag out, because this is recycling really, because these are just scripts and scraps, aren't they? How lovely. So I'm just going to I might make a tab for the page with lots of lovely bits. Oh, I'm really feeling yellow at the moment. Loving yellow. That's why I might come in with some yellow paint. Oh, blue goes nicely with yellow. Oh, lovely. Because these are just tiny bits. Oh, and that's still some of that paper that went around the flowers. Oh, little bits of blue lace. Yes. Oh, Marilyn. So, thank you, Julia, dear. So nice to see you, Marilyn. Always lovely to see you. How's your knee healing, Marilyn? Oh, Maggie found the video where I was making the little baby owls. I made a big one, didn't I? And then the owlets out of fabric, slow stitching. Oh, Maggie, thank you. And thank you for all your lovely comments. You're really kind. Thank you. Let's find a button. Ah, dear. Just let your imagination go. Don't be too worried about following the prompts. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed making the little owls. I had such fun making them. I think I have one left, and they flew around the world after that. Ah, Cheryl, shall I share the video with you later? We did it a while back. Yes, yes, in fabric, because you did the tag. I'm not sure, did you make yours into a journal, the slow stitch tag, when we were making a tag journal? I know, Cheryl, you made a beautiful slow stitch tag, and you've been sharing the progress with me, which is lovely. I love to see what people have been making. Yes, aren't they gorgeous? The other flowers are still going strong. They're in the lounge from yesterday. The little bulbs. Bought this little pot for 99p from the supermarket, and look, they've got double heads on them. They're gorgeous, and I think probably the heat from the house has brought them out. And then afterwards, I popped them in tubs in the garden. And last year I did the same, and I've got some already flowering in the shelter outside. Let's just get my stapler. So this is prompt 2, which is, oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Julia dear. Julia needs a nice cup of coffee after this. Thank you. No, I'm missing altogether. And let me just, oh, you have a quote for me, Dawn. Pamela B, so nice to see you. I have Julia helping me in the background here because I don't like to miss any. It's so nice to see you, Pamela B. So nice to see you. There's a quote from Dawn. Let me read it out. I once asked an old man, which is more important, to love or to be loved? He replied, which is more important to a bird, the left wing or the right wing? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's lovely, Dawn. Oh, you couldn't message me that, could you, Dawn? Because that's quite a lot for me to write down. I love the fact that we've got quite a lot of bird quotes on here. Because I write my quotes on here, so we've got them. I'll also put them in the description box, and I also put them on my community tab. If you wouldn't mind, Dawn, that would be super. Or take a screenshot. Oh, Becky, thank you. My owls, bless. That was a very sweet, gentle, the slow stitch. Yes. Oh, yes. You just take your time, Rebecca and Cheryl. No rush, no rush. Oh, Candy, so nice to see you. Oh, I bet you've got a busy week planned for your art students as well. There's Joni. Hi, Joni. Oh, we've got quite a few Pams, Pamela. So welcome into the chat. So lovely. This is a lovely little tag, and I'm using it for prompts. Oh, is that? Oh, it says use copper tape. Well, that's interesting. It's got like a little bit of copper tape there. Use copper tape. Now, if you haven't got any copper tape, you can, this is done on the embossing machine with the sticky back copper tape you get from the garden centres. Oh, Marilyn got an amaryllis bulb for Christmas. Yes. And it's blooming again. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, how lovely. I haven't had one this year. I'll probably get one next year. Yes, yes. I love to have them growing. You can use that copper tape, or you might have some copper tape as washi tape. I think this was a reminder for me to use my embossing with the copper tape, but I think I'm going to keep life simple, and I'm going to say that that's copper. See, we're not that strict, are we? Not strict at all. This is my washi tape from Sam for Christmas. I'm going to call that copper. And I'm going to put this picture down with the copper tape. So when I say I don't do a lot of writing, in this magazine journal I do, because I write down all the quotes. And I've got another one up there. Where is it? There. And it's just such a comfort to take these journals down and have all the quotes from everybody. The gift cards you've collected for years. That's great. Yes. That's fantastic, Brenda. Yes, making journals and out of the gift cards. Fantastic idea. Oh, that's where the that binding will come in handy. Or I use just hole punch and large rings as well sometimes. Yeah. Yes, and the national flower of Wales is the is the daffodil. Yes, yes. Here's Melanie. Melanie, hi there. So nice to see you. Come on in. Look, this looks like a Melanie tag, doesn't it? I think it does. Isn't it gorgeous? It's in my prompts and it's reminding us to use copper. You've used copper tape there. I've just cheated and used some washi tape. Oh, it's the Amaryllis Club. Did you miss prompt 3? It was copper. Copper. So it could be use. Oh no, it says use copper tape. So, but if you haven't got copper tape washi or copper tape from the DIY shop, use copper paint, metallic, use anything. Yes. Yeah, we're pretty flexible, aren't we? I am, because sometimes I just think that's enough and I start to write positive quotes on it. And leeks are the national vegetable for Wales as well. Oh, cock-a-leekie soup. Ah, that's potato and leek soup. Gorgeous. Ah. Oh, and this one is for Alison. I'm not quite sure whether Alison's here, but it's Snail for Alison. Why did I write that down for Alison? Because I think Alison sent me a wonderful envelope and it had a snail on the front and it reminded me. Let me see. Let me look at my Happy Mail envelopes here. Oh dear. You'll notice, Brenda F, that we do save quite a lot of things though, so don't get too overwhelmed. A copper marker to colour some tape with, says Candy. Oh, fantastic idea. Yes, yes. Or paint, yes. I love leeks. Yes. Me too. A snail. Or, thinking laterally, it could be snail mail. Snail or snail mail. And look, this is Alison. I loved it and I thought I want to use this sometime. I've got a feeling Alison may have gone already because she so kindly nips in to say hi, but I know she's very, very busy with work. But I will message her and say, look at this dear little snail. It was on the envelope and it says, snailed it. Oh, Dawn, it's one of my favourites. Ooh, little fairies in there. That would be nice for my fairy journal. Oh, how lovely. I'll pop that there. So where are you going to go, young man? I think you will have to have something on the back of you, and you're going to come out like that. Let's get some painty paper on the back of you. You are gorgeous. Aren't you absolutely gorgeous? Yes, let's glue you up. Snailed it. Isn't that amazing? Because we do like to have, if you're a gardener, you're not particularly keen on snails because they do come and eat everything, don't they? I know. But we do love snail mail. There. He goes on there, just like that. And he was all sellotaped on. And you can see where I pulled him off. Oh, gorgeous. So sometimes you see we save things and then use them. If you don't like snail as a prompt, you can always do something different. Insect of your choice, maybe? Brenda A says her daffodils out in the garden have started to bloom. Yeah. You had an armadillo in the garden and he uprooted them all. An armadillo. That's amazing. We have hedgehogs in the garden and foxes, cats, obviously Freddie, an armadillo. I did Beth say they had an armadillo in her garden? Isn't he the cutest? And I thought, you are just going to open up like that and then something else is going to go on the back of you. It's got butterfly painty paper on there. Let's get the tape out again. I usually use a little bit of glue because let's make a hinge, shall we? Oh, I've got a feeling making the hinge out of a little piece of fabric might be better. Let's get out the trusty owl bag that Melanie gave me. Here's my trusty owl bag with all my little snippets of fabric. And as well, it's nice to have a mixture of fabric and paper in our journals, if you want to. There we are. We'll pop him in like that. And then fold him over, and then let's put another hinge just there. Shouldn't put that away. Oh, you live in Stockholm, Pamela B? Yeah. I love the snowdrops. Absolutely love snowdrops. Oh, little pickles, bye. Yes. Oh, yes. You're going to take the minis to the park. Wonderful. Little pickles, take good care. Take good care, little pickles. It's nice to get that little bit of fresh air. There we are. Little cloth hinge. And this glue is pretty strong. Use the glue that you think is the strongest, and that will hinge nicely. I'm going to prop that up so it sort of doesn't stick to itself. Ah, there we are. Should we have another prompt? Oh gosh, I'm going to read the next. How many have we had? Oh, I've just been having such a wonderful time. We've had 3 prompts. No, we've had pause. We've had use recycled items. We've had copper tape. We've had the snail. I'm going to read out 2 more. And we can do these at our leisure because it's time for us to say goodbye in a minute. This is amazing. Take 5 positive words. Oh, so this is what Laura was doing with hubby. It's a little exercise and it's called Take 5. Thank you, Julia dear. It's called Take 5, and it's list 5 positive words or positive feelings or positive things that have happened. So take 5. That's a really good exercise, and it's hard. Don't pressurize yourself. If you can only think of one, think of one. If you can't think of any, don't pressurize yourself. Tomorrow is another day. And then the last one is magazine page 72. So find an old magazine, go to page 72 and use something from there, maybe words or picture. And if you can't find something on page 72, use any. Take 5 is an amazing exercise. That prompt goes back in. It's, yes, it is wonderful. Now we've reached the stage in our proceedings. Oh, Caroline says all the birds are at the bird feeder. Oh, joy, what a joy. Ah, And then like pick 5 magazine games. I like those too. This is pick 5 positive words or positive feelings for the day. So what I would like you to do is pop a number in. We're going to pop numbers in between 1 and 150. And I will send some happy mail, just a little tiny envelope. It has to be quite thin to get through the post if it's going abroad, but just some little bits and pieces from the desk. And I will pick, Corinne, so nice to see you. We've chatted in the comments, haven't we? So nice to see you. Yes, lighting a candle is amazing, Brenda. Definitely. We will be doing that as we leave the stream too. Well done. Yes. Thanks, Marty, dear. Pop numbers in for yourself and other people between 1 and 150. Thank you. Cheryl's putting 1 in for Teresa. Thank you so much. Yes, and you're putting 1 in for Barbara who left. Thank you. Oh, that's lovely. Pop a number in. And I will do random.org. This is on the phone. This is Julia has been keeping in contact with me all through the stream, reminding me things. And thank you, because Pickles left. So thoughtful of you. Thank you. And pop 1 in for yourself as well. And on or nearest under, and then I'll send a little happy mail. If you're choosing a number that's already gone, one of the mods will help you, because I find it really hard to see what numbers have gone before when I do play this game in other people's streams. So I go to random.org and in a minute, and can you notice that Freddie, is known. He knows that the end of the stream is coming. He knows the rhythm of the stream. He knows at this stage, and he knows he gets a little treat. And last week I forgot. Journey's putting 1 in for Lizzie. Lovely, Lizzie. Oh, thank you. Lovely. So when this has gone through, yeah. Oh, I know it gets hard, Caroline, doesn't it? Yes, and I rely completely on the mods as well. See you soon, Rebecca. We're going to pop a link in for Rebecca. Here's Rebecca in chat. That's Create Rebecca. If you would like to, she'll be streaming very soon after me. We can hop on the bus together. Ah, that's it. Headless violin, so good. Well done. Thank you, Kimberly. That's where we can, if you want somewhere else to head later. Fred's saying, don't forget me this time. We can head over to Rebecca's. Oh, right. So is it time for me to do a number now? Has that finished coming in? Ah, that's it. Well done, Kat. Got a number there. I'm going to put between 100 and 150 and generate a number. And the number's 75. And the lovely moderators and anybody help me to find who is on or nearest under. And this is probably a good time when you're doing that. Is it to give Freddie a treat? He's ready, isn't he? Randy, thank you. Thank you. It has been lovely. It has been lovely. I'll pop the prompts and all the links in the description box. And wow, it's been so lovely. Oh, I've stuck the matchbox to the journal. Pamela. Now, Pamela, are you on social media or anywhere that I can get your address? Pamela B. How will I get hold of you? On Instagram or Facebook Messenger? Those are the ways that are best for me. Have a little chat with me in chat here. Oh, Birdie's putting one in for Linda. Oh, that's so kind of you. Now, I don't like to leave the replayers or the gentle listeners out. So what I'm doing is randomly taking from one of my videos the comments and generating another number. And it's number 14. And the person that got that was Christina from Christina's Shack. So that's lovely. What's the date here? The 20th of Feb. Gosh. So there we are. Gosh, lovely. That's lovely. I'm just going to wait for I could put in my email, Pamela. You're not on social media, so I will pop it in. And then I'm not the greatest with answering emails, as people will attest to. But we can email one another, Pam. How about that, Pam? I'll pop that in and I can take it out in a minute. Thank you, Cheryl, dear. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Marilyn. There we are. Thank you, Marilyn. Oh, I hope your knee's getting better, Marilyn, dear. And then when if you've grabbed the email, and then in a minute I will take that out. Yes, yes. Oh, Patty W, you have a wonderful day too, and a wonderful week, and a creative week. Yes. Yes, Maggie, I couldn't find you. I wasn't quite. I did in the comments where you commented. I couldn't see. There were about 3, and I just need you to tell me what your icon is. You can put that in the comments where we were chatting on that thread. Thank you, Maggie. That would be so helpful. There were 3 Maggies. Maggie Stills. Yes, thank you. Oh, Pamela, great. So what I do is I just take that out of the chat now. Yes, there we are. Super. Have a good week, Journey. Oh, and Janet, I'm so glad that we could spend this Canadian day, special day with you. Thank you for spending it with us. Caroline, take care. Take good care, Caroline. I will say goodbye to everybody and we will go out on our way with the candle lit. Goodbye, Pamela. I'm so glad you found us. Julia, thank you for all your help this morning. Yes, we're creative family, aren't we? Shannon, take good care. Oh, and Joni, goodbye, Joni. The Lisa, take good care. And I'd like to say thank you for all your lovely, positive and uplifting comments. They mean so much, they do, and the chat, and goodbye to the lovely gentle listeners as well. Bye Birdie, bye Amy. Amy's been making a wardrobe like flows with her granddaughter. Karen, take good care, take good care. So nice to see you. Did you like my mug of the day? Andy Warhol, if that's how you pronounce his name. And my mug of the day, Jean. Take good care, Cheryl. I'm going to give Freddie his treat as everybody's walking out of the door. Look at him licking his lips. Would you like this one, Freddie? They're from Trudy. That was nice of Trudy, wasn't it, to send you a treat? Nice. Now. There we are. Was it worth waiting for? I think it was actually. Enjoyed that. Night, night, Pam and Pussycat. Sleep well, sleep well. Have a very arty week. I know you're always busy and you're creating a new journal. Thank you. Thank you. We have to have our mug of the day. It's a pic of you about 7 years ago. You have on a red shirt and glasses, red shirt, glasses. Yes, I'll do it right now. Yes. I might eat my scone first. Oh, dear. Take care, cat. Oh, take care. Take care. As you walk out of the door, let me leave you with the recipe. A sprinkle of kindness. A sprig or three of support. A generous dollop of radical self-care. An ounce of fresh air. A spoonful of creativity. And can you light the candle? To say that we're going to keep each other in our hearts. We know we've got one another as support.